shy.
The apostles of great men and sincere I camp out here. Alright? That day, John comes, you understand? Israel, understand? And to bring upon the because we're looking to give out, understand?
Yeah, I'm hoping that the day of destruction come quick. Understand? Because that's what we look. We outside here look. And they, God, you have our shape to come to the here to tell you people love everybody because he don't. That's right. God love you. That's a sign.
It's a second. We're looking forward unto the coming of the day of
fasting until the coming of the daddy Lord. Alright? That's what we're looking for in here too. So we do this constantly, season out that season. Every rainfall we outside it. And hot we outside. Whatever time come up to the fight until we still outside. Because I will listen to the coming of the day of the Lord.
6 Jerusalem shall never hold their peace. Day and night.
Right. Peace. Day of same thing I was now saying. But on the walls of Jerusalem represents so-called Negroes like America. Because over here is where the prophet says. It's not over there in the land of Jerusalem right now. Prophecies happen. Them over here on the west. Gone.
Make mention of Yahweh.
Yeah, so it's a mention of the Lord silent and preach. Alright, come outside and preach church. The so-called white man, which is right from CameraFi ship, which is the mark of the beast. For martial law. About the race wars to come. About the destruction of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because they're going to be destroyed in the days to come. Right? Can. And the government of the elect and the king of heaven, all good things to Negroes, Latinos, Native to the elect first. They are the ones who go and walk through the city. And then you two come as a threat.
Jeremiah 23 verse 7 says, therefore behold the days come how that they shall no more say, the Lord which brought up the children of Egypt out of Egypt.
Yeah, so now it's going to have a time when what you say now is have people making results on the Exodus and whatnot. That Jesus deliver us, the Most High Israel out.
Thus far.
Thus far. Son, people still talking about that, the Exodus from Egypt. So that's what you brother going into here right now. You understand? They over there again.
Verse 7 is therefore behold say no Lord delivered which portion of out of the land of.
So you ain't going to say Lord delivered Israel out of Egypt. Yeah, the brother showing you that you ain't slave. God deliver you again, showing you that you're slaves. Right?
Verse 8, but the Lord lifted up with Israel out of the
North America and the region. Alright? And the Most High and the deliver elect from the four winds of the, but mainly deliverance North America. I say the North Street. Alright? So that is what we're talking about. The deliverance of the Israelites out of the North Street. Which is right now. In North America. All the tribes in America. You understand? Judah to North America. You know?
9 verse 1. Nice for Yahweh. Mouth of the wicked, deceitful are open spoken against me with the lying tongue. Come pass me about with word and against me without a cause. For they are my adversaries, myself unto prayer. Like back now with Jeremiah, he said, Lord, I stood for good before them. And I said, we doing all of the common adversaries. And all we could do right now is what? Is talk about ourselves. But they saying, they said, I'm a set no wicked man by him, and let's say it's right hand. Judge. Prayer becomes sin. Let be few and let take his office, let his children be fatherless, and his widow and his wife let it continue on and their bread out of their desolate place, and they're going to do 2/3. Pray we say let destruction come upon, all right, and comment let destruction come upon the world for the wicked again, because scripture says, when I speak, so if they have a problem, guess what? Those going to bring destruction upon them. It's just security. Understand, brother?
So this is Sirach chapter 11 verse 21. Have not of sinners in your heart and abide in thy labor. For it's an easy thing in the sight the hour on the to make rich.
Yeah, so read over there again, huh?
Sirach 11 verse 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in Yahweh.
Right, so don't marvel at sinners. When you see the so-called man, when you see all these things as sinners, where the evil will fall at it and follow after it. You can't. Say the scripture says, fret not to sell evil doers. Understand? Go ahead. Right? But trust God. Because the Lord said, I am going to make poor. He's the one that's do that. You understand? So if you're not getting through in this life, you 2/3, or you're getting all your fancy things in the Lord, we as men of the Lord, all marveling at others who blessing all your ultimately at the end of the day.
Abide in thy labor. It is an easy sight of your understanding to poor man rich.
It's an easy eyesight that you have to make a poor man rich. But we'll lift us. You understand? We lift it up the beggar.
So rejoice not against something.
Can't.
Pass down both sides.
You understand? The Lord will lift up eventually. Don't feel be out here looking like. Alright? Mind that. It's hey, you know our bash, our shy. Puppy men.
Look at you.
Chapter 6 verse 24. Yahweh and keep thee. Yahweh make face shine upon thee and be gracious upon thee, and lift up his countenance on thee and peace. And they shall name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless you. Logan and yeah, saying you can bless us again.
God will lift us up. He will.
Isaiah 43 and verse 19 says, Behold, I will do new things, it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make way in the way.
Yeah. When you listen this way, Yahweh shall say, I am the way. He is the way. We preaching out here right now. And this wilderness way. The Lord make a way in the wilderness for the Israelites to repent and contempt. If you choose to. But rivers in the desert. And this is the I say leave it on the scripture of service belly shall flow river of living water. You understand? And the dry place where dry bones. So this word coming out like as Most I say, we prophesy unto all you. It's supposed to be truth and truth, but if you stay outside the law, you choose to do your own truth. But all you refuse to get woke and get the true news and try to be a dead, trusting Christmas and Jesus. That is what you do. Not in here, however, show me how shy.
This false new year. Look, we come into this new year to jump up like
Right, verse 20 says, the beast of the field shall honor me, the dragon and the owl, because I gave water in the wilderness and the rivers in the desert to give to my people.
God, the thing is, people is chosen. Is chosen, his elect. They said to give drink to the elect, not everybody. Just the man on the sign and crying, as they say in Ezekiel. You understand? That is who will receive this word, ultimately. But outsiders do think where he justified. Come the prophets outside to warn you people, knowing that you're going to get, but just when you have destruction, you can't say it in here now. You understand?
for Jacob, Isaiah 45, and for my servants and Israel elect.
Israel, my man.
Ready? Yeah. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1. He said, for after that, the wisdom of the power, the word wisdom, not please the power.
To hide himself, his seed, his brethren, and his neighbors.
Good.
And he is not.
And he's not. not. He's nothing no more. You understand? That is what we're going to retrieve the rights. We're going to take the days soon come. The days coming by because hey, so the kind of wickedness you do, the kind of things that you do on the earth, so it's overbearing. Yeah, it's under people's skin now. Even other nations feel wickedness. You understand? You take your wickedness from even your own people feeling your wickedness. So
The scripture say if he is evil to his own self, who would he be?
Shall he that is evil to his own self? How shall he do good?
how shall he?
That's right. Watch the captivities, the major captivities that Israel was in. At the time that Israel was in the captivity, that was the greatest kingdom at that time. And when the Lord take them down in the security and the peak, Egypt wasn't great until Joseph. Until Joseph, Egypt wasn't the greatest. Joseph made Egypt great, made the king of Egypt rule all Egypt. And then after that, what happened? Was taken down. Babylon was the greatest. Was taken. Medo-Persia, Greek, Rome. Now we're going. So he's the greatest. Scripture said, no one talking to many nations. Everyone towards you. Back then, everybody was towards you. So when things can happen again. That's why Esau keep growing up with the Exodus.
Scripture in Revelation says the spiritual son of man Egypt.
This is Isaiah 14 verse 12. How art thou fallen from the son of the morning, thou cut down to them which didst in the nations.
Weaken nations, bombing them, mixing sense of people. Only tribes that color.
Tears and goats.
Tears you're seeing. The you're seeing these people when they say that, the skin lighten up now. Only they start to look like you. See them. Read that again, bro. Read it out.
Isaiah 14 verse 12.
Yeah.
How art thou fallen from heaven?
How Esau fall from the heavenly state. He was in the rulership. That is what he's doing right now. He's ruling. Read on.
Simon, thou cut down to
Right? But down to the ground. To the pit. Go ahead. Read on. He loses his rulership that he was ruling.
which didst weaken the nations.
Weaken the nation. But a man, he weaken the nations. He bomb you have an embassy in every ruling state, in every country. You go and see America and the embassy. You go and see in every country. In everybody affairs. So you're getting, the brother is saying, now we saw you're getting under everybody's skin. You're in the affairs. You want to rule the world. You want to be God. Read on.
That is it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. It says here also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither catch home.
Transgressed by all the philosophies he push. That wine is the philosophies of Babylon. Today you see certain taking place today that people don't even know is a ceremony that is taking place.
For example, like the flute tag. I'll go back to a ceremony where you do the offering or the sacrifice and push it off a cliff.
What they call this thing when they lighting candle in them grave of them? They don't understand that while they're doing that, the higher elites they keep it a ceremony. And all they pushing that spirit.
That vibration.
All them things going back to the ancient Babylon. Where you know bringing out them things. Them things now come out. All they doing them like ancient gods all they worshiping. Pagan gods. The most I had to take away all them. If I tell all them anything about it, but let's still go and do it. And light candle.
You're going to light it.
What that for? I want the most I say going to destroy 2/3 of Israel. They're wicked as hell. I don't like to listen, they're ignorant.
They harden up the necks.
Yeah, they harden up their necks. Read on. You want that?
Just now. Where is it? Go ahead, I'm looking for something.
I'll continue for you. It's our cup.
Finish.
I'll continue.
Finish?
Yeah, finish.
Oh.
I'm going to continue for you.
Wait, my friend. I don't move already.
Very good. Let's have a cup 2 verse 8, no, verse 5.
Read on.
He said, yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine,
God.
he is a proud man.
He proud. Now he lift up his head now. He on top of his throne. And ruling over everybody. Read on.
He said, neither keep it at home,
Yeah.
who enlarge his desire as hell.
He don't keep all the homosexuality that he pushing. He don't keep it at home. He literally push it on everybody. Now everybody had to bow down to his. No, we're not bowing to. You see, we're not gonna bow to your homosexuality and your bestiality. Them to that.
And ears.
And I believe I catch you here also.
Go by your eyes.
How much states they make homosexuality? 25 states and 6 that they can marry that man now. They make it. No, you can do that now.
That's like it. The bill pass in all states. Pass the bill in all states.
All states?
Yeah.
The whole of United States?
Yeah, the whole state.
That part again, he enlarged it.
So, I will come chapter 2 verse 5. He said, yea, also because he transgressed by wine,
Right,
he is a proud man.
He proud, go ahead.
He to keep it at home,
Right.
who enlargeth his desire as
He
hell.
desires to make the whole world gay. That is what he desires. It's a man about not a devil. He is the seed of Satan. He is the wicked one. That is the wicked that's speaking about in scripture. That one that wouldn't teach all. They want to go in these buildings. They're not who is the wicked on the earth. Who pushing all these philosophies. That's what the scripture talking about.
The pastors prophesy by
Can. Yeah, because I want to do you come out here and sing a blasted song.
them don't have no time
It's
to tell
entertainment now. It's a jokey thing.
them don't have no time to tell
No,
people the truth.
no, I have no time to tell you the truth. I have time to roll on the damn ground. Make yourself a bloody fool. This big black sambo about black power. The hell with you and your black power, man. I think the most I'm going to destroy. That's a be elect. Anything black or coming up, the most I'm going to finish it. You're going to cut it quick. He's going to cut it down quick. Because he said, but ultimately he's elect. Side. In here, the Paul is something. Don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold there. Hold it. Don't.
Isaiah,
Yeah, go ahead.
this is Isaiah chapter 14. Therefore, enlarge yourself and open your mouth without measure.
Fully. It fully hurts. It's on lengths now that we saw it's spreading throughout the world. Go ahead.
And their multitude and their pomp
and he that rejoiceth shall listen to it.
Everything gonna be cut down. It pump. That's a slang talk. That's really most I think. He know about slang too. Yeah, you pump. When you're proud,
Arrogance.
say you're gonna cut it down, bring it down to the grave, bring it down to hell, bring it down to nothing. They talk about a place with a man with a pitchfork. Right now the hell they're talking about. These people don't know the script. They're not even supposed to touch the scriptures. Because they're not the scriptures and they're lying to people and they're telling them the truth. And who is the so-called devil on the earth?
Yeah, because, hey, I mentioned it sometimes. Drake sing the song with Rihanna.
God.
You understand? Truth hurts and lies seem. So that is all the one lies.
The one lies.
Smooth words, however the case
No,
is.
but we will come out here and tell you the truth. We will tell you the devil walking the earth.
God.
Who destroying everything? Who destroying the ozone layer? Who destroying all the food? Who playing children bringing sickness? If all these who the devil is, all them really people like the man there and say that's lost.
No, what's up about Christ come? Christ come.
Churches here.
Right.
You know what I'm looking for? Christ.
Looking for Antichrist, but they know it's them the reading book. They say,
And God.
Looking for a baby with two fucked.
Yeah.
Said I see it.
God.
They can't identify and put up their hands. Identify and put up your hands.
Yeah, but it's only looking for the Antichrist to come. There's only self on the reading about.
Hey, scripture, when the scripture say talk about the image of this, them is still waiting for Esau to build a statue for everybody to bow down to worship.
Yeah. Dummies and them all the lost by all the finished by.
So what image of the beast back then with Daniel?
God, what's the image?
I guess Nebuchadnezzar built a golden statue, a statue of gold, bronze, silver and stone and Mary clay. You understand?
Who is this fella? Is in what country? Touchdown and he's saying he's Jesus. Russia? Yeah, I think it's Russia.
He's not the first. He's just in more recent time. Because in 2012 we had one in somewhere up there in Eastern Europe, in a village. Yeah. Was going to him.
I think it's one it's Philistines or Philippines, whatever. If you see the man, that's a mansion, but that castle. I just take it on you. Just take it on you and he said he's reincarnated.
Pale face and blood hair, right?
Yeah.
Blood long hair.
It's a one of them. He live like a pauper. He say he waited for his glory. But boy, his glory never come. Because he's a Edomite.
Right,
He take he walk and he say no believe him.
His glory right now. In his kingdom right now.
He's eating slavery.
Yeah.
He's eating slavery. That's all I can say.
As Loki said, they in need of supervision.
That's right.
What? Torment. They see torment. They see torment and they run.
Yeah.
Let me see. They get a heart attack. Should I get bombs on this stuff? Because we're talking about the Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, as you tell the top man to go on to this run.
Hey, don't moment go past cross. And what? My sweet Lord, what they have done to my sweet Lord, sweet Jesus.
They put one on Jesus.
Yeah. You people is devils are calling them. When the fella say in the video, this is Jesus. And this ain't Jesus. Don't name it Jesus.
Jenkins.
Yeah, but what we were saying, I don't know why when the
Satan's only part. Yeah, right?
the image that they speak of this was homosexuality, the laws and that's what that's the image, you know what I mean? You know, physical image. Talk about these one
The systems that they set up.
system that
starting with democracy.
And the word system means pet too.
Yeah, so like a beast is a crew. A beast is a crew.
Cruelty kind.
So it's a crew. It's always set up to oppress Jakes.
It's set up to oppress the poor, the low. Who is the low? The low is the Israelite. Because being a low.
That's just that go even go back to the scripture read just now when I'm thinking about the pit. They go out, they send out the servant and spread out there. That's the democracy.
I'm a piece of that. Psalm 37.
Oppress.
Because that's them spreading the wings and widening borders.
Exactly.
Right? Is the hell that they're bringing upon who? Jake.
Can't.
Right? It's we who feeling it. No, them people feeling it, but the lower that feel. As they say, they did twice times.
Yeah, well, the people who had this word and this one that word created. These are people, they don't feel it because they're comfortable.
When Jacob's trouble come,
yeah, right now they're eating the belly full, they like themselves. When that day come, then they're going to feel it, they're going to see what the devil. But they're not seeing it right now, we can see it. Because why we into the scriptures. So we know that's why the scriptures say the wise man accept oppression the wise man. So that's why people come out there always vexed. Yes, because we vexed because we see what's going on. And if we see it or we being oppressed, but they don't have that kingly thought. They don't think of themselves as royalty. They think of themselves as where there is the right there, that is the royalty now. The comfortable way there is that.
I go red woman.
Chain and a red woman. With a bear in the damn hand and a wheel mouth. That is it. Yeah. A box of chicken by full and Jake comfortable. I say one to you. What you vex about? No, but you ain't even consider your ways and consider the elders and what they leave for you. May not pave the way. And what consider you don't consider the old way.
So the righteous.
And why you in the condition you're in? Because you don't even know that you're in a low condition. You live in it.
Yeah, that one, they're like tutors are like chicken.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on happen to them. So they just
there's a happy nigga in it. Yourself.
Hey, scripture says love not oppression. They like to love it.
Think about let me think back to 1500. It's a rule in the world. We had Negroes ruling the world. You think about the states. It was it. You're from that state and what you is now. You're paying it now. When the earth supposed to rule the world.
And you are one Makaza? Makaza and you are and you are a priest.
Now, when it was priest, let us say, but if you don't bring out a priest, this is Isaiah 46 and verse 11. It says, "Call a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executed my tongue from a far country." You understand? So he called a man a ram bird or a beast. You understand? So the beast was just talking about a man's empire, a system. You understand? It wasn't talking about a literal star. Man, the scriptures symbolic. And I really don't understand.
Yeah, the scriptures tell you it's and all this is allegory.
The real Jake's real simple.
I had a two-third, he looked like a Chinese, but his father is a Jake, right? And with that one scripture, that was his stumbling block right there. And the scripture said all this is allegory, but he was die-hard black consciousness.
I talking to somebody at time and I was talking about the flying roll. Yeah. Me, that's a big scroll in the sky.
How big one?
A big scroll. I said the flying was a big scroll in the sky.
I just think the Yahweh brother, the man city actual the lid when I come down from the sky.
Hey, and to debunk that, to refute that Jerusalem is a city come down.
Come down, man.
The scriptures say, strangers shall up thy walls.
Right.
So if it come down, the walls will not be built up. You understand? And the last time Jerusalem was built, Israel was the one who built it.
So the buildings and the streets will come down, but you go get the fucking wall.
Then when he come back to me, because in 19, when say the measurement will be 144 cubits.
I never say so.
I say it again, and you 144 cubits. I tell him, I say, so that is something familiar to you? Say it again, 144 cubits. He like,
No, he blind.
Spirit now.
Yeah.
For me, time I read 144 cubits, they don't know it's 44,000 talking about. They're talking about the people.
The scripture say, and the rest was blinded and all.
God, this movie come and play up here.
I can read something here.
Where?
This Revelation 21:12. And had a great wall and high, and had 12 gates. Wall.
Right.
So then, where's the wall that gonna build?
Right.
Because the scripture says, shall build thy wall.
Right.
And had 12 gates.
God.
At the gates were 12 angels, and the names written thereupon, which are of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Christianity.
You stand going on the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, on the west 3 gates.
Right.
And now when you go back to Numbers, I heard I tell Israel to form themselves and mount the tabernacle.
Right.
Tree.
God.
The tribes line up in your tent. I heard 10 out of your tent.
Right.
With each tribe, 3 tribes on the east, 3 tribes on the west, 3 tribes on the north, 3 tribes on the south. That was just basically what side did back in the wilderness.
Right.
The same thing.
Right. A literal wall idiot. Where?
That's it. I'm stopping.
Yeah, they're not talking about a literal wall. A literal city that comes down the sky. And then real idiotic boy. When you read it. But I'm not supposed to even pick up that script. You know what? The men real pride. The prideful. And they don't like a man to teach them that. They don't want to teach you. If you can learn on your own. I talk about the Holy Spirit that go teach you. That's what
It says Mark 4 verse 11 it says, and he said to them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Most High.
Unto who?
Unto you it is given the mystery of the kingdom of
Was given to know these mysteries. So you cannot know, you cannot tell me, I read this scripture, I know the word. You don't know the Bible because you don't know how to break down the mysteries of the scripture. So Lucky, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 9,
Yeah.
at 9.
Yeah.
Stay yourselves and wonder, cry out and cry.
Yeah.
They are drunken with wine.
Junking was wine, but what are you talking about? You're junking with them. You're junking with us. How about junking with? This image comes from a certain teaching. Not the truth.
Stagger, but not with strong drink.
The stagger, the block onto them.
For Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of sleep.
Sleeps, that's what we people have. And it will never come. It will never come out time. The message will come and meet all you. You could tell me, you read the scriptures and you may see that Bible is about Israelites. And let's sleep in.
You see, church,
Going to church and you can
right?
see
Now,
the
no one
scriptures
says
talking about Israel.
church doctrine is telling Jews in Jerusalem is Jews,
Yeah.
and all of we is Gentiles. Son?
And they don't even understand the word, what the word Gentile means.
And they just that's why they get brainwashed so much with doctrines where they say, come to Jesus, come as you are, right? And come and baptize, right? Because they just get in as the Gentiles from what they understand from philosophy.
Come I say this, where that term come from? I go straight back to Constantine. Come as you are. Worship your gods. Just join on the Roman Catholic Church. That's because I was in Western. You are.
Who is the man that said they will?
Aristotle Crowley.
Alistair Crowley is a big Egyptologist. Do as thou will.
So come like them two things mixed up. So they say no, we're not on the law, we could do whatever we feel like.
Yeah, we could do like
we could eat pork now, that's why they ask die now.
Because you see the Roman church, they don't like honor. Sometimes they sort of follow the Most High laws, they don't like order.
Hey,
but they do as I will.
Jeremiah 5 said these have broken the book. So the final law is a burden. The scripture says doctrine is as man. So they don't want to be under the yoke.
That's right. That's why the man said, your Shai said, he said, who don't want to stop me, bring them before me and destroy them.
Yeah. You're going to destroy. The same.
Have to go.
Yeah. Most definitely because I love you so.
The most foolish thing I ever see on the face on this earth with Jakes is this thing that when they make a movie with the guy. And they're doing the nonsense, then they put on the phone. And the boy, they say, I forgot how they call that guy. But anything you want to see for you and Jake, just watch that. World star! Any stupidness. Think a nigga to the face of the good.
That's why he said. That's why he did.
But all that, for you. Woman, you want to fight them and all that. Why? You must need to destroy this place. Go, boy.
Atlanta had the most set of homosexuals that have the whole American much. All of them is Judites.
The biggest nigga I ever see on the face of the earth, boy.
There's a whole nigga down page. They're behaving like niggas.
He's like a nigga.
Well, they just. Well, this is for the kingdom. For them, the and the Bible is going to be under them.
16 verse 8.
Hey, scripture says, but train up a child in the way that he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. Now, we saw you are the laws on this side, and all you teach Jake to do is be niggas. Understand? So when the next generation come, what are you going to teach your child? To be a damn nigga?
That's why the righteousness to start over again.
That's right. That's why Esau had a... Because all Esau know to do is be a fucking degenerate. He don't know nothing but to be the devil. He can't do nothing else. That mister can't do right. He can't do right.
Like when he was made for, he was made to be wicked.
Because it says Esau just teaching Jake to folly. It says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. Warn to him that giveth his name drink, and puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunk, and all thou mayest look on their nakedness.
No, that's what Esau do. Esau is presenting a set of wickedness to Jake. One set of wickedness. They are homosexual.
This is something because here what Esau do, right? Systematically. The law said to rehearse, when they sit down to rehearse this act with their sons and their sons. Right. So when we used to go to school, you will that you, especially if you went to a so-called Catholic school, they would go to the Lord's Prayer and they would say the 10 Commandments. You saw ban the commandments in America. They ban the commandments, right? Now guess what? They tell them all them buildings and all them government buildings and states, the schools, to remove the Lord's Prayer, to remove the commandments, right? So they remove it. Esau come and make it like an open playing field. If you remove it, you know, scene. Esau come out and they set up a permanent statue, and they set up whatever they had the whatever creed or whatever, right? So they choose Satan, and they're allowing that. So they remove the out of here. Really, something back here, boy. You understand? It totally out of your thoughts. And then programming now with this bullshit, World Star, BT. Yeah, come. Boondocks on BT. Boondocks rock on BT hand. Like, this is nigga TV. The man, I can't remember my name. It wasn't Huey. I can't remember the name of the stars of Boondocks. The bright one, the one with the afro. Riley. The one with the afro. Huey. He run the experiment to watch BT for how long to see if you would lose IQ. Understand? But it's really bullshit, it's programming.
Let me say this. No, he's so wise. Because guess what? He so know his people in the same mind that he try to get Jake on. So what he do, he actually put information out there. Because the TV is actually separate family. Because if you notice, when you have a TV, everybody should be fixed on the TV. Nobody do communicate. Somebody pop up video in the group here that when it says about the rich family and the poor family, and the boy said, we have TV, but the poor family, they shut up. And they shut up. When you have TV, you sit and watch the TV, they communicate with you. So now if you watch movies, what Esau's do, Esau say, hey, if one or twice or 3 weeks, we're going to have what? Family night. But you see Jake saying that on TV, it's always an Edomite family that sit up. When we have fight, Jake go watch like that being gay.
But when you watch Edomite family, there's homosexuals though.
No, I say that. Jake go watch like that being gay. We're talking about family night.
If they have a and family, it's too fucking man, too fucking...
Yeah, but what I say now?
Yeah.
Jake go watch that like family night like it's as being gay. But really, that is actually keeping your family together.
I go back to the laws.
That is teaching your family about family.
Yeah.
You understand? But you will never see Jake on TV like movie and implement that. You see that either my family implement family night.
Because they want Jake to be and evil towards your brother. They amplify that evil, that I being evil towards your brother. You understand? Because I talk loving. Talk fucking fuck. Come on, anyway, they talk about when they come talk loving. That's that came up with same Boondocks here with the rap. It's fucking getting fucked from.
Now watch this.
You understand?
I'm gonna show you something. Jake is just stereotype one. Jake not fucking original at all, you know. Jake not just original at all.
Just pop up.
Here why I say Jake not original. Everybody have their own preference and likeness, right? Yeah. My preference in movies is them ancient movies. Like back in the ancient times. Swords. I like to see guts. I love guts. I love guts. I love blood.
Like
so that's my type of
Dracula there.
You know?
Yeah. When they're showing Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, like,
just the other day.
Like a movie like that. Like with Attila the Hun, ancient movies. But every time you go a bad DVD, they're always trying to point you to the guns. I don't like that. But Jake would just run to a movie with her guns in it. That's why. That's why they should have programmed Jake. So all Jake wants is just guns. Guns to edify, because you might watch an ancient movie and that is actual history. You wouldn't know it's history. You might think it's just something that's fancy, but when you really go into it, you realize there's something even that actually happened. Yeah. But with them block and just shoot and this one dying and that nonsense. That ain't carrying no way.
That's why we say the devices of Esau, it's good enough, but also bad too. They could carry because that television thing is really the problem.
Use the word, but don't abuse it.
Yeah, that is to push that image on and they're going to use that image to push the map. That is how they get. I think they get niggas to wear the pants. I think you get the nigga woman to put on fake and fake ass and things. By watching these things that show the TV on the program.
Because the black woman had no money to put in a fake back.
Yeah.
You know what you see Pamela Anderson and them, because them had money, them live in the hills.
And one thing they,
you understand?
One thing they do are, they use the people, they using Jake, they using the sportsmen, the athletes, the men in entertainment, you know what I mean, the rappers, all them. Think about it, how men know about them big drink and thing, and they go party. What do you think that make them see it? When they see it pushing on television, they see 50 Cent and all these people pushing.
Like Mike, try to be like Mike.
Exactly.
Don't wanna be like.
And Negro, see that? And Negro is one, he think the pro, he like a sponge.
You simple. Jake is simple.
Slaves.
Can't.
You said separating slaves.
One
next one.
Same tactic.
thing is the program and Negro. Let's put it on TV. Let's give 50 cents to drink. 50 cents
Vitamin. Yeah.
And Negro see that. As he go in the club, hey,
let me prove it. Let me prove it to you. Nelly. You remember back in the days when Nelly used to wear plaster on the head? For all you know, something to my cup in the face. And don't see Jake wear plaster. Hey, I literally see a plaster so. And start his hat. Like,
I see that.
Hey, just do anything they see. Anything they see, Jake will do.
The pants wrong side. When it goes up. Scriptures call us foolish, such as children.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Neither the things that are in the world.
Yeah.
If any man love the world, the Father is not in him.
You're supposed to love this place here. Because you can get carried away easy with this place. It's easy to take you away. You're supposed to love this world. It's easy for you to fall in a trap where make something an idol. You know? Read on.
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life.
I don't mind that one. They start to rob you. You can't see that thing.
The lust of the eyes. Everything they see, the lust after.
Yeah, the lust after.
They just desire.
The men that's fall in that trap because why? They don't have this one truth. They don't know what is the fall.
This is chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, the glory of his city, thou knowest shall be his end. It says, delight not in the thing.
The end might be, don't follow after the men and that is the glory. Read on.
It says, delight not in the thing that the ungodly are.
Yeah.
But remember, they shall not punish. Great.
Example, selling drugs. Selling drugs. Yeah, there's one after the other shit. And yet still following that pattern.
You know like?
As one die, as one perish, and next one take its place.
You know they like to sit down home and measure their foot with that string. They got my shoes to them in tongue. Now they're like.
Some of them actually like that kind of you understand? They sell the drugs over the cases.
That's pitiful and sad. You see, only like some automatons. Only go over the same thing over and over, and all seeing men going over the cliff and all still walking over. Hell, you could read it over again. So the scriptures come to life. What's all the scriptures come to life? Watch. So it's never teach or let us in no church. Read it.
Right? This is Sirach chapter 9 and verse 11. envied out the glory of a sinner.
Envy, glory,
But thou knowest not what shall be in
you don't know when the end of that man.
verse 12. The last in that ungodly are,
Yeah,
but remember they shall not go
yeah,
unto their
yeah. Both sides sell their judgment fair. So when it niggas get a judgment like that, I can't really feel sorry for you. It's scripture just who will be a snake charmer, boy. You know a snake, right here. When you're there, feeling so the dumb niggas, you're going back in the spirit world. Now you're in your right and you know right now. Dumb nigga. Why should I put your snake charmer? Why? This one with a alligator.
Steve Owen. I think he.
Idiot Steve.
Yeah.
Something kill you.
The barber was stinging.
So why I'm a who is that by send you back in the spirit world? Leave it alone when you go and interfere with the animals. You go I will make it. You go and the next the Chinese woman who was in the vehicle. They saw emotional. She come out to argue with the man. After I then pass up and take she and go. And that's when come out there, you come out there and I sign it. Don't do it, don't go there.
What about the man in the pull a quick?
Yeah.
Even men know not judgment. You're watching the judgment there, but you're still walking there. Learn something. Because going back and the parent, why are you going on it for? Supposed to get wise.
You just said, you not said earlier, it's lust. Yeah, you not said earlier, it's lust is why they're going after it.
Like greediness.
So
And you're not satisfied with what you have.
So that 23 and 6.
So somebody else.
This is Sirach chapter 20 and verse 6.
Read out.
It says, let not the goodness of the belly, the lust of the flesh, take hold of
Done.
over me, thy servant, into an
And you tell me a weak mind. Can pity. See your one.
Discipline.
Greed. You know? Yeah.
Nice ways go with Jake.
That all that
Don't know
and
Jake.
watch, Jake take that chip. No Jake gonna take it. All you have to do is
Go. That's where the business offer it.
offer
The
to
bar the city.
that is
From
why
since Samsung Galaxy come out, like S series. It's like you say every year bring out a series and they will buy one of that series.
Yeah.
Every year they will buy one of that series.
And you talking about in Trinidad right here, right?
Trinidad.
But in America now, you can trade in your phone and get a next year. So imagine what? You can use this phone here now and they come out a new model next week. You can trade in that and the next one time.
Guess what? That's easier because less money. People buy a phone down here for 10 this year and next year buy the upgrade for $12,000.
You think that they're fucking for the money to do that because when they go in the house, we have one or two police brethren that will tell you that they're going to them house and they're living on the fucking. They have no furniture, but they have a whole full of Jordan.
And a partner, the man take his whole pay and buy a Jordan to beg for a fortnight.
Talking to one of the deliver for courts. He says somebody big biggest items caught selling is bed. He said the biggest bed is have, but I don't. Yes, sir.
Son? In the hood. Hood. Huh?
Telling you that
Jake will look at things, and he will want the most expensive things in the house, but the house, he bought the machine 3 feet floor, but the most expensive in the house, he don't really need.
Yeah,
as a new iPhone come out, buy it. If the 6 come out today, buy it. iPhone 6S come out next week, sell the one you have and buy next. 6S Plus come out, sell the one we have and buy next one.
Because you see friends and you want to impress your friends. Yeah, it's just a stupid trend.
Get right, right.
Just to say I have an iPhone.
Which they can't even use the iPhone down here because they don't have the proper infrastructure down here to use an iPhone. The amount that to have an iPhone, you can't even use it down here.
You just want to say I have every man, I see 2 girls here, you pick it up. That Jake, you know.
Hey, and a partner used to do that. He'll buy expensive phone. And when you see a girl, he plot it, talk on it. Just so that the girl can see it. But guess what? This is how it is normally on a phone, right? You hold the speaker to your face. When he walk when it's associate, you have to see what you have. Understand? Making sure hold it so you see what kind of phone you have.
That Jake for you,
About this is Exodus chapter 20 verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Hey, as they say, covet thy neighbor's house.
That's the next thing.
I ain't gonna call the brother name, the brother aunt, named Valerie, we're talking about. Nobody wrong in that area can't build nothing bigger than she. Every time somebody adds some house, she had an she cannot do the house and she see. She have to do someone she house.
Some people like that. And here one Jake most about all year in that money. See what this pagan Jake said fine money. Jake they will rob. You wouldn't have to do to take care of that.
The police has this sure because that you see around summertime when them concerts something coming out, crime does go up. Type of crime.
They do a
house breaking, larceny. Chris, so it has to be right. These like time or whenever they had them Christmas, when they had summertime when them concerts something coming up, event where you know people have to be present. So crime, right? Yeah. Son,
which is the murder. Just because you have to move with this times here that this world. They're following after philosophy of men. Like what men are you find something called come up and nigga will celebrate it. Bring up a nigga there. That was celebration.
That was St. Patrick's Columbus Day, St. Patrick's Day. Wait, this. That's what it was.
Anything.
Right now we want church day.
Yeah.
Anything they will celebrate. Because someone wrong, they had to find the money to get big screen TV.
Going back, let's go back to this, right? The word covet means to desire or to want, like to want plenty now, but to desire. So have in the vice brethren or whatever he have, he also don't necessarily be the like so it could be that's your is what you have. So like I buy a vehicle My neighbor, how much you pay for that? But I want to buy that. I said, no, we can't. We pay off. Yeah. I said, I'm little 1 or 2 things. Thing I want to do that. By you. This is not a favor. Don't go in. Can.
I have so much stories with me, like I can tell you. Real out here, real.
These are Exodus 3 verse 2. It says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
I follow it. Or you said, follow, they're doing something, I want to follow them. Don't follow a multitude to do it. Go ahead.
It says, neither shalt thou speak and cause to decline after many to wrest judgment.
Okay.
It says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment.
Let's come like Ben said that to make a judgment, everybody say something, you say something. Judgment. So basically, following the comment. Them say something, them say something, they make a judgment something. Hey, that be you make this say judgment too. Follow people like that. Think of
followers.
critic us.
Tell them in those doctrines.
There's no
How from a top that some duck.
So like the sick king. David is that after Yahweh shot. So that's why we have the super stars. Right? They lead in the like Jay-Z and whoever it is. You understand?
What the leaders call like the end.
Yeah.
And they that are led are destroyed.
Yeah. That's something I feel. This was Hosea 8 verse 4.
Yeah.
They have kings, but not by me.
Yeah,
they have
they set up these rulers over them. Wait, what is the place one name? Rowley. Rowley is a wicked man. Go
It says they have made princes, and I have not, and I not.
Yeah, the most I know them, but they put people to rule over all them. Vote. But you know that the people who are in this place selected, they are not elected. Or they still in a chance and going and vote every time. It's a waste of time, yes? Yeah, demons there. I most have put demons and that.
Yeah, we say he smoke rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said he say I smoke rocks.
Yeah, you know they will never do what Jesus never.
Yeah. Or the when they stand up, put the symbols and everything.
And mortars always go to flame, man.
Yeah. But which scripture are you asking for?
Yeah.
Isaiah 9:16 says, for the leaders of this people
Cause them to
and they that are led of them are destroyed. Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people cause earth.
Cause it to go because all they choose all kind of mad leaders and
Martin Luther King and all that.
Martin Luther King and Luther King. Although their hands him. That's the enemy. Join your hand to the enemy.
This is black boy.
That is God's side point to death.
Plane. Huh? See how playing there's a plane.
Send that spirit back. No matter in his mind. No more shitty. Read back again.
It says, I see for the leaders of this people cause them to
Right.
and they that led of them are destroyed.
Yeah, the people destroyed. What's your name? destroyed. People finish. People don't even have an identity. They don't even know this. I can ask anybody around here on this permanent. Where's the national? You'll never know. There's a piece that was born on.
This is chapter 15. Chapter 15 verse 14. Let them alone. He said the blind leaders, verse 14.
Yeah, really.
Let them alone. Blind leaders, blind.
And blind leaders only love. I love. I love to hear lies. I love to
Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 3 verse 2. Who hate the good and love the who can from off and flesh from bones.
Pluck up. All around with all different philosophies. My boy said, I was in the church. It had not me. I know everything. My boy, I ain't like to tell you, I just lost it. My papa, I just lost it. I just come here. I feel lost. More side this. So now with people running from here to there, they I don't know. As the brother read, all the skin block off all the identity. God. Read us. Yeah, read.
Chapter 15 verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind lead of the blind.
Yeah.
And if the blind lead the blind,
Yeah.
both fall into a ditch.
Fall into a pit. Into the system in here. All that fall into
Isaiah chapter 20 and verse 7, it says, but they also have heard to and strong drink are out of the way. The priests and the have heard to drink swallowed up of wine. They are of the way to strong drink. They err in the they stumble in
break it down to the people and let them know that the strong drink is different philosophies. You always have to be reminding people because you're going to be in.
Verse 8, all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place.
The table go to study.
The table?
Yeah, we go to study. We go to break bread with the full of vomit. You put your mind to study and get understanding of the scriptures, you ain't going to get the truth. You understand?
Now David said, let your tables be tables so. Not only that, with the scriptures used to be written on. So it's like you trying to go through the scripture, you just vomit it up, you defile it. Instead of you do good by it, you're actually defiling the whole side. You're resting with it.
That is what these pastors and them do. They don't actually understand the scriptures, so they just vomit.
Prosperity in hell?
Yeah, prosperity. You talk about prosperity. Tell me.
Because they made a deal with the devil.
Belly boy. That is belly boy.
Tell the people what's going on with them. Don't tell them about prosperity and God will bless you. It's a blessing the man who read it.
I was saying literally unclean. You understand?
Yeah, God.
All you unclean things that the Most High is saying that to you.
God. They love the dog. They love the dog.
I read somewhere fair. Isaiah 48 verse 17.
Yeah.
Thus said Yahweh,
Yeah.
thy Redeemer, the one of Israel, I know that thy God teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Is the Most High teaching you how to profit? Even the pastor supposed to teach you how to profit. Know that hey, we are not great under the law, so forget the laws. So from here, hey, don't follow the Most High.
I go hand chapter 37, saying that about they talk about songs and your mind that voice is the Lord talking to you, you know. the angel like telling you to go on this path. You know?
The boy saying, this is the way walking in it.
Can't.
So Psalm 73, verse 12, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches.
He said this world, in things in this, he said they come away with nice little shoes, and they tell you, oh, they like my suit. And okay, girl?
Supposed to look tonight.
The pastor look tonight.
Don't I look sharp?
Yeah.
So sow a seed me to look sharper. My lights is going out.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You need to keep pastor's lights on.
Yeah. Then you see the word that
Manipulate.
manipulate the people. So they can have scripture. Bring it up.
Yeah, I'll come after.
This is our two actually. Today 27 verse 8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite? Though he had, when Yahweh taketh away his soul.
Yeah.
When Yahweh hears his cry, when he cometh upon him, will he delight himself in the Almighty? Will he always call on Yahweh? So guess what? The hypocrite is like them in church. They increase it. Guess what? They really call upon the Lord. So when they really need the Most High, when they call up Yahweh Shem Shai, the Lord ain't gonna hear them. Understand? This is the last one. This 1 Timothy 6 verse 5. Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds, destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness.
Yeah.
Touch withdraw thyself.
Pastor Casey Price. Pastor Chris Dollar. Lord don't want you all to be poor. The Lord, it was in the Lord's will for you to suffer, to be.
He passed all the scriptures that say the Most High delight in the lowly. Talking about the Most High poor.
Yeah.
But last one, the last verse. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Godliness with contentment. They say having food and raiment. You know? Yeah. Have a roof. Have a scripture. Go ahead.
Psalms 118 verse 25. Save now, I beseech thee, O Yahweh, I beseech thee, send no prosperity. As the brother was saying, is the Lord who has let prosper.
And so like you're going back into the study in grace, because how the prosperity? Where's that one boy? Yeah, we know I don't watch it. Next thing they coming out here. Okay? Yeah. When you go back to grace now, grace is to live favorable inside of the Lord. And when you live favorable inside of the Lord, you will have your prosper. Right? And that prosperity goes back to the same prosperity that was talked about in Proverbs chapter 30. Verse I think it was 6 and 7. Feed me not give me neither riches, neither poverty, but give me food convenient to me. And the food that I want is this wisdom and knowledge. That is stability at the time. Right?
Say this, like Job, that's why Job was prospering too, because Job did evil. And when Satan said, he said, don't set a hedge wrong about it. You understand? But take down that hedge, but Job was the delight was to do the things to please the Most High, so the Most High make his with us.
This is Psalms 109 verse 30. I will praise Yahweh with my mouth. Yea, I will praise him among the multitude. For he shall stand at the right hand of the poor to save him from that condemn his soul. This is how with the poor. Now poor don't be poor monetarily, poor in spirit. But guess what? You just say how hard you got to be rich and enter the kingdom of heaven. You're rich in this world, but really poor in spirit, meaning that they're sorrowful. To worry about, so they have nothing to cry about. So the poor in this world actually, because guess what? They're actually rich in righteousness because their hope is on the both sides. That's right. But the hope are the riches in it.
Revelation 2 verse 9.
Judah chapter.
I know where it works. and poverty, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy which say that of those who say they are Jews, but they are.
Hey, we say, having nothing is possessing things.
There's riches to be desired, and something I forget that piece that they spent oil. Spent it up. And oil is the wisdom. We desire that richness right now, which that ultimately we will have the riches in the kingdom of heaven, because we delighted in doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Search God, is essential that we do search Him, so we know how to be favorable in His sight.
Jude chapter 9 verse 11. For thy power standeth not a multitude, nor thy might in strong men, for thou art a power of the afflicted, and helper of the oppressed, and helper of the weak.
In Revelation, Ezekiel 9 and 4, it says, through Jerusalem, right? The mark the men that cry. We sign and cry because we are afflicted, our people are afflicted, and ultimately we are afflicted because the scriptures they say He's going to try us through the fullness of affliction. Sirach chapter 2. So we are afflicted, right? You can bring it back.
Jude 9 verse 11. For power standeth not in multitude, nor thy might strong men.
Right. Not in multitude, nor thy might in strong men. But to Joel Olsen Church, it's a fucking stadium. We say in that Saturday it's a Coliseum. TD Jakes just come to church in a helicopter. Crap load in a lead jet, $65 million lead. You understand? Yeah, it's a helicopter. It's heavy fat. You understand? They're mighty. Them have influence. They when they watch that they call them Sharpton. He have influence. He's a mighty man. That's what he saw the sun out with that puppet thing. That puppet leader. They send him out to sedate Jake. When the police kill Jake.
Puppets, guess what? If you look at all the articles we see on the wealthy in the world, you would never see Child Rockefeller, Oppenheimer, Bilderberg. You would never see none of those names. Never.
They only will. And they're not even on the chart. They only will and they're not even. You understand?
Yeah,
I'm some here fair. This is Hosea 13 verse 9. O Israel, must destroy thyself. Help. Understand? Is we helping everything by multitude. Like people say, but you don't know who I is. You know this one, I know that one here about Shem. And I say the only two we need to know. You understand?
They didn't go and jump out just to help me individually or you individually just so. You have to wait on him. The scripture say, have patience and wait. You understand? You stick your getting.
Job chapter 8 and 6. It says, if thou wert pure and upright, surely he would and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. Verse 7 it says, the beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. That is the men who sign and crying out here. Alright, the beginning is small. Though our beginnings are small, alright, at the end. Alright, the things that the Father has told us. When his son said what? I said to my Father to prepare a place for me. Alright, and where I go, you go also.
I have my father house have many mansions.
You understand? That
Precepts.
You have written on that inheritance.
I took precepts here.
for us on this side.
Oh, you only short?
Alright? Because
Nicholas looking to hit the jackpot in the lotto. When you don't even know that you done it already. It's from a straight line at Abraham. So where's your reward? Your reward is that
Ultimately, all DC.
ultimately God.
receive consolation on this side. You understand? So you don't for no prize on this side right about now. I want my punishment on this side.
Hey, we Lord say we lay by for a penny.
That's right.
No, guess what? A penny in the week, man, say like a penny boy. A penny can't do nothing.
It's a penny
But
sweetie.
if I did to the boat 1,000 years to we, Where's that penny to the most high, boy?
God. God.
Guys, penny to the most high. That had to be that it meets son.
Every journey is with Yahweh.
The scripture says,
So no eyes could see. No eyes had seen what the Most High had for us.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 and verse 5. Riches be a possession to be desired in this life. Alright, what is wisdom that worketh all things?
They can. Wisdom is all things, you know what I mean? It's better than what we receive in what we receive in this life. You know what I mean?
This is Isaiah 6 verse 18. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall, and I all nations tongues, and they shall come to see my glory. And I will set up a sign among them, and I will send those that escape up unto the nations, to Tarshish, to Pul, to Lud, to that draw the bow, to Tubal and Javan, on the isles afar off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall be the glory of the Gentiles, like during World War III. Lord gonna gather all nations there. But guess what? Them that escape, them gonna use. Because guess what? Israel, when Moses took down Egypt, Jericho, you know, messengers went. And it's the same thing gonna happen. Verse 20, and they shall bring all your brethren for an offering out of all the nations upon horses and in chariots and in litters and upon mules and upon swift beasts. My holy mountain Jerusalem. Yahweh, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a vessel into the house of Yahweh, I will also take them for priests and for leaders, said Yahweh. For as the new heavens and new earth which I make shall remain before me, said Yahweh, so shall yours and name remain. So yes, guess what? The most thing gonna cast we off no more. We're gonna understand we latter ends that we're gonna increase. So we start off small, but scripture say for your shame you shall inherit double.
I could use something back in where you say when he told me yes, okay? 18 verse 9 to 10, it says the number of days at the most are 100 years, as a drop of water onto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sun, so are 1,000 years of eternity. And the most are eternal, so actually 1,000 years is nothing.
Have a quick one there. These are 2 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 9. For you know the grace of our Lord Yahweh Shai, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich.
He became what? He became a bum.
God.
Yeah.
Because guess what? As I would always refer to the movie 12 Years a Slave. You understand? Even this movie, I'm Captured Heart. Captured Heart. Watch that movie. That Jake, you know, if we now finish, well, slavery finishing, but you know, you trying to be this up in class Negro now. You want to live it up. It's your business blooming. You know what your daughter to somebody of good standing, good stature. Not even when your own people, you know, blasted cracker, you will get your daughter to marry. The man who you marry to, rape she, make other men rape she, and then she as a slave, you know. I said that's good. But you know what happened after all that when you hear the report and give back your daughter, you know what happened at the end of all that? Most I bring your ass low. That is where it's actually take you down having nothing. It's actually keep you low, keep you humble.
Goes back to what? Humiliation.
You understand?
You're humble, humiliated.
Like anything there? I gotta say this, I got two, right? This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4. He said, by humility, fear the Lord Yahweh, and honor and life.
Yeah, by humility. Keep good. On low. People before you than you.
Training with the word respect means to like, so like you might be, hey, scripture say, I have surpassed my teachers. But let me say the Lord put you in a position where, you know, you're with somebody and the Lord make your situation more favorable than theirs. Now when you respect them, you will look back and say, hey, you know, I remember where I come from and help out this person. Because you look back to consider the person behind you. But if you watch this movie, it was talking about the beast that was flying on. And there was the king beast, the biggest one. Say he had no need to look up. Need to look up because guess what?
Slide straight underneath that truck.
Yeah, anything like that. Yeah, you understand? Because why? Because he's the biggest man. So and that's when you're rich and you're proud, you have no need to look down because your head always like this. You understand? You look at everybody else beneath you. And the Moses take it.
This is Luke chapter 6, verse 24. He said, but woe unto them, but woe unto you that are rich, for he have received your consolation. Yeah, so the Moses said, the women that are rich, you know, they receive the consolation this side. It says destruction.
You rich, you're not going to seek the most side.
And
as I was saying, with the movie and Avatar, you don't want to look up. You are always looking down. But guess what? Being rich on this side is a poison.
and
You understand? Because you're not going to seek after the most side. You're not going to seek after the mysteries. Heaven.
That come like a Capernaum. Capernaum was proud. There was a statement where they thought that they need the Most High anymore. That's why the Most High bring them down.
Now this year too. This year, in the scripture in Revelation 3, what they say, lukewarm scripture, that church allowed this year was called the complacent church. Right? Because they was rich, they had money, there was a shipping port, they was making something called isal, colirum, and then black wool. There was the chief producer of wool. So there was actually a rich city now, right? And when you go into the history in that church, in that city, sorry, right? They almost didn't want to be leaving because they was made now, but they had the laws and they was benefiting. But one thing they had in common, one thing I noticed through the scriptures, the Most High prophets, they wouldn't listen, and he just shake up the earth. Use natural disasters. The Most High shake, get them 2 major earthquakes that tear up that now this year.
I got Matthew 11 in Chile.
I got something for the longest while, boy.
Yeah. But that's the backup we was. That's the backup we was saying. It's Psalm 75 verse 5. It says, "Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck, for promotion cometh neither from the west nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He put it up one of another."
Yeah, the Most High will remove you from your high seat and set up on the next one.
Yes.
That way you can't really.
First time, take the bread, the bag on hill and set them up on.
So anytime you feel you is it. And you like, hey.
You shit those things. You shit those things.
Nobody can take me down, boy. That pride, it can. I have to come down well. Down to, you know what I mean?
Read this. This is
That's to remember yourself. You know?
the Jeremiah chapter 12 verse 1. Righteous art thou, O Yahweh, when I plead with thee. Yet let me talk with thee of judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore all they happy that deal very treacherously? Thou hast planted them, they have taken root. Yea, they grow. Yea, they bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth and far from their reins. But O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai knowest me. Thou hast seen and tried hard towards thee. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter and prepare them for the day of slaughter. And that is what's going to happen to them. You're going to destroy them. Understand? multiplex.
That's right.
This is Sirach chapter 6. It says, gold had been the ruin of many, and their destruction was precious. This is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto, and every take.
Be all in destruction. Riches then. Riches could be all in destruction. And we could see that today.
You saw the most wealthiest race on the planet Earth, right? But he just want increasing riches. So whoever corny step want to increase in riches, he don't care. He don't care if he had to go and kill 50 Iranians in the morning or Iraqis in the morning to get more wealth. You understand? And we don't have the wealth because we done rich already.
Hey,
we have the knowledge of the Lord.
I'm going to example this Negro who crying for his daughter. What is it? Tyrese.
He may be a G.
Yeah. he was high. He was kind of one. He want to bring him up.
Yeah, according to the boy from England, like, fuck you, boy.
Yeah.
No, you're feeling the curses. Don't feel because you're a sucker and you was benefited. You was exempted from the curses. You say the curses upon you now. Guess what? It makes sense what he says, eh? I never even look at it that way. Never like the Fast and Furious Enterprise anyway. You're glorifying car thieves. So, you know, I never think about it so far. When I was into the movie, cars, I was even studying thief in car part. Was the car? When you're glorifying nigga them, all glorifying car thieves. The car thieves are the superhero. The cars
them look like
They make him bad look good.
Yeah,
that is the
that makes sense. Like what I was doing, no. The most I take away from them he was high too. Yeah.
Paul Walker.
Woohoo! And Jimmy. The most I sell it back to his spirit world now. It's no more laughing and getting kicks with all that. Glorifying car thieves. So that wicked movie.
Most I know about niggas.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not steal.
You know, to reserve the wicked until their judgment.
The low state, bring them to hell. You know? Let's bring on one more scripture there. Bring on Matthew 11:23 for me.
It says Matthew 11, verse 20.
Yeah.
It says, thou which art exalted unto heaven shall be brought down to hell. For if
I could say that is cutting hell doctrine. That's cutting hell doctrine because we're talking about that being brought to hell.
For if the mighty works which have indeed have been done in Sodom have remained until this day.
That is it for right?
And you know what the Lord's saying there? Basically saying, you're gonna listen to his words more than Israel. Because he said if it wasn't that will remain. Understand? That is what the Lord is saying. When you go back in John 4, the woman believed Yahweh Shai, and she wasn't even an Israelite. Ezekiel passing on that strange nation, they would believe. That is sure how Israel is backward.
And they have the clan and the right wing and all these different because they're Edomites. It's Edomites because they take the scriptures and like what they show in slavery, right? They take the scriptures and they take it upon themselves, right? Not having the understanding of it, but they take it up with themselves because they can't take. They believe them as the Puritans.
I say this too. Just like to back up what Marcus was saying, actually they can eat right about now because them preparing themselves for what was of food, water, underground bunkers. So them listening, Jake just damn jackasses walking around partying, carnival, Christmas and all kind of shit. That's why they going on dead. Understand? That's why two kids are Jake they going on die. Because The hardness, like you're telling a foul shoe. You don't hear shoe. You go hear fucking big stone in your ass.
That's what I say. That's our praise.
Yeah, how?
Our shine.
Right, this is our leader, right? The Mosai is like the sun. What the others, the elders, and to the men that push it upon us, who sign and cry, you know what I mean? God. Shalom to everybody. Until next time.
Shalom.
Leave all I'll entertain. Ilam na figure he bad. What do you take a picture?